Hi, and welcome to Cat Ren Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today we are going to be reviewing Justice League vs. Suicide Squad issue 4. So, jumping right on into the book, we get to see that Max Lord and his team have actually breached the walls of Bel Rev, and they're met by the combined teams of both the Suicide Squad and the Justice League. So getting right on into the fight, you would think that the biggest and baddest members on the two teams would be like Enchantress and Superman and possibly the Green Lanterns. Well, Enchantress seems to think the same thing because she's magic. She cannot be controlled by Maxwell Lord and his powers. Well, they have a little plan for Enchantress. So Max Lord uses June Moon's mind instead, and he takes her out of the fight pretty much like that. So we also get to see Emerald Empress going on to try to attack the two Green Lanterns, and with the use of the Eye of Ekron, basically Simon Baz is knocked out like a little bitch for a hot second there. But that's kind of when you know the fight is not going to be as simple as they were hoping for, especially when you get to see Harley's uh-oh face. So we get to see a number of things going on. Johnny Sorrow goes to lift his mask, and in an attempt to try to help the others, Captain Boomerang is attempting to take him on himself, but he's not going to take his mask off. He's just there to open a portal and invite some of his monstrous friends. So he opens up a portal and unleashes a number of monsters into our world. So we get this amazing piece of art right here. I love all of the dynamic fight sequences that are going on here. You get to see Jessica Cruz versus Emerald Empress. You get to see Wonder Woman battling what looks like a dragon. There's Killer Croc. Killer Frost is right over there, battling alongside El Diablo. Batman is backing up Waller. Harley Quinn is running for her life. And I think the Flash's little panel where he's running around this monster is adorable. But so Rashawn, who we found out actually used to be the leader of the first Amanda Waller's Suicide Squad team, he decides he is going to unleash all of the prisoners of Bel Rev and open the gates of hell. Well, Katana's not going to allow that, so she takes them on herself, and he says that he does recognize the Soul Taker, but he doesn't know who the hell she is. So they go to blows. She informs him that her name is Katana, and he will learn that.
Damn straight.
So we get to see two of the best swordsmen and then swordswoman throughout the DCU going to blows with each other. We get to see a number of great scenes between the teams trying to take down Maxwell Lord's little team he's put together. Killer Frost, she got a little bit of hubris going on there when she took down Superman with the last big fight. So she decides she's going to go after Max Lord herself and freeze him to where he cannot use his abilities against anyone else. However, he takes over her mind just as easily and convinces her to help him out. So continuing on, we get to see more things going on with the teams. There's a great little panel with the Flash and Captain Boomerang. Also, probably one of the better fights, we get to see Lobo going after Waller and Deadshot. And no matter what they do, they can't stop him. So, of course, Batman is coming to help them out. And Lobo being Lobo, he's not having it. Also, we get to see a good little fight between Emerald Empress and Superman. Superman's he's having some issues with this fight. And Jessica Cruz decides that she's going to try to help her teammate. Well, the Eye of Ekron will not attack her. So this leads to a lot of different questions. Why won't the Eye attack her? Is she somehow attached to it? What is the connection there? And we don't really get an answer, especially because Simon Baz shows up and with one of his constructs starts to crack the Eye of Ekron. So Emerald Empress has to encase herself and the eye within an orb of power, and it's because she can't let it shatter. If it shatters, she's gonna get stuck here. That's, you know, a little callback to the fact that she is in fact a time traveler. The only reason why she's in this time is because she's after Saturn Girl, and she's screaming that she has to find her. She has to find Saturn Girl. And they don't know who the hell Saturn Girl is, so we get a little bit of a heads up. We're going to find out a bit more about Saturn Girl and her story in Supergirl's continuing on story. Last time we saw Saturn Girl, we saw her in the DC Rebirth Universe special, and then we got to see her in the very start of the I Am Suicide Squad Batman specials. So, you know, check those if you want to see little glimpses of her. But continuing on, we get to see both teams attempting to work together, attempting to defeat this ultimate evil team, whatever. So Johnny Sorrow goes after Wonder Woman himself, and he's going to take off his mask and reveal his true face. Well, Harley's not going to allow anyone to hurt her best friend. Literally, she screams, "Stay away from my bestie." And Wonder Woman, being Wonder Woman, is trying to tell Harley, look away, don't look at him. Well, of course, she looks right at him. And for a second there, she winces, and then she says, huh, cute face. So she knocks him to the ground. And I love the fact that this author, this writer team, they look at the fact that Wonder Woman has faced a lot of different characters like Johnny Sorrow before, like Medusa, so she knows how to use the reflection against them with her bracelets. So she actually does that, and they take Johnny Sorrow out of the fight as well. Kind of great, but I love it. She asks Harley, how was she able to just look at Johnny Sorrow like that? And Harley's response is, well, you stare into one abyss long enough, you've seen them all. And yeah, she then hugs her and says, they're sisters, and they should be the new Wonder Twins. So I love that. I adore it. It's a callback to all of the different things, especially Harley Quinn's Little Black Book. If you're not reading that at all, the very first issue of that, we find out that Harley is a super Wonder Woman fan. So, you know, it's great. We also get to see Dr. Polaris is having a little bit of a upper hand against a number of the members of both teams. And it's actually Cyborg who goes to take him down. And he's laughing at him, saying, they sent a man made of metal to try to take me down. Well, Cyborg unloads a whole bunch of kindergarten knowledge about magnets and then shoots him with a boom tube. And he said very simply that he could send him into deep space, but he's going to be nice. Continuing on, we get to see, once again, Waller and Deadshot and Batman are still attempting to get away from Lobo, and they're throwing all of their biggest guns at him. But of course, Lobo, with having all his healing powers, he just heals right through it. This is a very grisly and horrific panel. This is amazing. This would be a spectacular cover. But ultimately, Lobo's not having it. Lobo is going to kill Waller. And not being able to break Maxwell Lord's control over Lobo, Batman has an idea, and he injects one of the bombs inside the back of Lobo's skull, the very same way that happens to all of the squad members, and he detonates it. Brain bomb. Boom. You know, it's not like it's going to kill Lobo. He'll heal through it. He heals through.
Does that mean his mind is literally blown?
Yes, his mind was literally blown, babe. Literally blown. So, all of the two teams combined, after taking down all of these individuals, are now going after Maxwell Lord themselves, and we find out that he's going after the one and only Ellipso Diamond. And with this, he's able to do it. He is able to control the Justice League. So we end off this issue. Maxwell Lord is in control of the entire Justice League and Killer Frost. Yeah. This is gonna be crazy, the next issue, because I don't know how they're gonna take Max Lord and the Justice League down, especially now that they have the Ellipso Diamond. I believe there's only 2 issues left in this overall storyline. I'm sure there are a couple more tie-ins here and there. But I gotta tell you, I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I love the art style. I love the fact that they're not just forgetting certain team members. They're giving everyone a moment to shine here or there. And I'm really excited to see what comes out of this. I know the new JLI book is coming out of this, and a number of big team shakeups. So give me a like if you like this video, comment below and tell me what you enjoyed about this issue and if you are enjoying this run as much as I am. Subscribe to our channel for more comic book content, or check out any of our older videos we have up for offer here on Cat Run Figures. We did review all of the previous issues, so check those out if you haven't already. And until next time, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.